talk to the hand. And stay tuned. Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome to another random review. So, as you can tell from the intro, yes, I am reviewing Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. So this one is directed by Jonathan Mostow, starring Aronld Schwarzenegger, Nick Staff or something, Claire Danes, and Christina Loken. So this is the third installment of the Terminator franchise, where a couple years after the events of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, they stop Judgment Day. Sarah Connor, she dies off screen from leukemia many years before the events of T3, although Linda Hamilton was actually offered to return to the franchise, but she turned it down because she didn't like the script, and it didn't have James Cameron's involvement as well. John Connor is now laying low. He's disappeared off the radar, and because of that, Skynet send back another Terminator, more advanced than the T-1000, the TX, to terminate all the people in John Connor's human resistance. And then another Terminator is sent back to not just protect John this time, but to help him out and to save his future wife, Catherine Brewster, played by Claire Danes. And they, all embark on this quest to get to this bunker and to stop the TX, played by Christina Loken, from killing all the people in John's human resistance. But of course, they discover that they didn't stop Judgment Day; they postponed it. But then we find that their destiny was never to stop Judgment Day, but to prepare for it. So that's what happens at the end, Judgment Day. So evil wins, Skynet wins, for that first bit. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. First of all, the likes. I liked Aronld Schwarzenegger in this as the Terminator, the T-800, returning again as a good guy. Also, he got pretty ripped for this role, at the time he was like 56, and he worked out, like 3 times a day for 3 months or something. Let's just say he got committed to this and actually managed to shape himself up for this role, to return. And I say it paid off for him. Also, I like the humour that the Terminator gives again in this. Like in the previous film, he was like, "Hasta la vista, baby," and that. He also learns a new phrase, "talk to the hand," when he goes into that ladies' night and wants to close off the stripper. Of course, if he did stay patient for the stripper, which the stripper said, "Patience, honey," he would have got them. I also think it's funny when he puts on the sunglasses, and they're like Elton John star-shaped sunglasses. Then he puts on proper sunglasses. I also like the action in this, and I liked Christina Loken as the TX. Yeah, this was, the first film to feature a female Terminator, because we never had a female Terminator before. And then we did in the Sarah Connor Chronicles series, but she was fine, especially when she arrived, making her arrival scene. We didn't just see like 2 blokes two male Terminators appear, we got to see a hot female one for once appear naked. What I wonder is, why did she walk out of a clothes shop naked when she could have got clothes from there, but she did get clothes eventually. Anyway, yeah, I liked her character in this. I think she's a very underrated villain. I think this film is a bit underrated as well, because this isn't a bad sequel. It's not terrible, but it's not brilliant either. You see, like I say, this one actually got the PG-13 rating, or in the UK, 12A rating. So they had to tone down the violence a bit and the language. But I thought the action in this was good. It still worked. We even got a cameo from the Doctor from the first Terminator film. You know, the psychiatrist, what was his name now? But he was in the first one when he was doing a psychiatric evaluation on Kyle, and he was also Sarah Connor's doctor in Terminator 2, and he appeared for a cameo in this. Although this time more believing in the whole Skynet malarkey after witnessing it firsthand in the second film. I just didn't like the guy who played John Connor in this. I mean, he was meant to be older, but he wasn't like Edward Furlong, you know. I don't know, it just didn't work, you know. I just thought he was a very bland John Connor. What's the actor been in since, you know? I've not seen him in anything. Claire Danes, she's been in Homeland. I thought she was a good character. Yeah, this was still a good actiony film. It was just toned down and with the violence, but I think it still worked, you know. I think it still worked, but you know, I feel the guy who played John Connor in this just wasn't convincing, you know, as the leader of the human resistance. Yeah, I guess that's my only dislike on the film. Other than, I also like the dark humour in this as well. Not as dark as in the previous two, but still good. So, Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. What am I going to rate this one? I think this is a decent film. It doesn't get enough attention, but like I say, not the best of them. But this was the start of the bad sequels, I think, you know. Like, it started up there, Terminator 3 got a bit, you know, it's like started there with 1, then 2, then 3, 4, and then 5. We'll get to Salvation in Genesis in, you know, eventually. So with all that being said, I think I'm going to give Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, I'm going to give it a 3.5. 3.5 out of 5 for Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. So, that has been my review on T3. Have you seen it? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are down below, with my horror channel as well. I have a horror channel and a Doctor Who channel. If any of you are interested in those contents, they're linked down below or in the cards above, so feel free to check those out. No pressure, but they're there if you want to see them. So, yeah, that's it for this random review on Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. I have been Random Ross, and until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye. Or as the Terminator will put it, I'll be back.